2013 Liberty Lions football is on the air. This is the Lions pregame show presented by The Game Sports Pub and Pizza. And Liberty Lions football is on the air. The 2013 Brentwood Bowl pregame show on LionsRadio.net. I am Tom Dempsey coming to you from the broadcast position at Patriots Stadium. The Liberty Lions coming in tonight with a 4-4 record on the season, getting ready to take on the 1-7 Heritage Patriots, who just last week picked up their first victory of the year, a 49-28 win over the Antioch Panthers. The Lions have lost 2 straight. They fell to Deer Valley last week, 28-6, and they are down 1 quarterback. Joe Tolentino out this week after being injured a week ago against Deer Valley. To be Ivan Oseguera, the signal caller for the Lions tonight. The captains are getting set, and we will have a national anthem here in moments. Liberty Lions High School Football on LionsRadio.net coming up next.
You are a waste. A loser. Everyone hates you. Why don't you just stay in your car and keep driving? I'm serious. Drive until you run out of gas, then get out of your car and walk until you find someone who doesn't think you're dumber than bricks. Could take a while, but at least all that walking might burn a couple of calories.
You may not witness bullying like this every day. Your kids do. They want to help, but they don't know how. Visit StopBullying.gov to learn safe, simple ways your child can help stop bullying. Be more than a bystander at StopBullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
'13 Liberty Lions football is on the air. And with a capacity crowd on hand from Patriots Stadium, we welcome you to the 2013 Brentwood Bowl between the Liberty Lions and the Heritage Patriots. I am Tom Dempsey as the Liberty Lions get set to try to escape tonight with a victory for the first time against the Heritage Patriots. We send you field side now in just a moment for the national anthem as the Heritage Patriots have just taken the field. I believe that's the only thing we're left waiting on here tonight is the anthem to be announced. Lions with a win tonight will guarantee themselves a spot in the North Coast Section playoffs. We send you down to the field for the national anthem. Now the anthem has been sung and we are set for football. And it'll be the Liberty Lions getting set to receive an absolute capacity crowd here at Patriots Stadium tonight. Both sidelines are filled, and that always makes for a fun atmosphere when you get both spots filled. Back deep to receive is Joshua Jackson and Alex Hull for the Lions. The Patriots have yet to send their kicking unit out to the field. And they do now. As it appears, it will be Caleb Michael getting set to kick off for the Patriots. Hull and Jackson back at their own 5-yard line. 12 minutes are on the clock. And Caleb Michael is set. Patriots lined up at their own 30 with the ball spotted on the 40, just to the left of the center of the hash marks. The kick is away, and it's going to be returned by Alex Hull from the 5. He loses the football, picks it up. Out to the 10, 15 on the right side, 20. Makes a tackle, 25, breaks free. He's at the 35 to the 40. One man to beat. Midfield, brought down inside Heritage territory to the 44-yard line. Alex Hull with a return of just about 50 yards. And here we go, Lions, 1st and 10. Oscar, a handoff to Alonzo Taylor. Taylor will get about a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9 to go. Handoff Taylor. Taylor through the tackle, gets all the way up across the 40-yard line. near the 37. Gain of 6. Third down, 3 yards to go. Actually, about 3rd and 2. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. A gain of 7. Near the first down marker, that's where the initial spot was. Doesn't look like they're going to give it to them. That was Ivano Segura on the keeper. No gain on the play. That'll bring up 4th down. And Liberty looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 10:24 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Lions on the opening drive. Looking for the first down. Oseguera firing. Incomplete. Looking for Alex Hull. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Hull was not where the ball was. That's going to be 1st and 10. And the Patriots are going to take over 1st down. Quarterback for Heritage is Nate Rollins, and he is under center. Has a man in motion. Rollins, handoff. Up the middle. Trago making the stop of, I didn't see who had the carry for Heritage, but he only gets a gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9, Heritage from their own 36-yard line. Tight end coming across in motion. That is Drummond. It's a pass. It is complete. Hit immediately, though, by Wendell Lee. The pass complete to Marcus Zanigi. Be a gain of about 3 on the play. Brings up 3rd down. Excuse me, that was Jimmy Smith making the stop for Liberty at the corner. 3 wide receivers in a single back formation for the Heritage Patriots. The quarterback is Rollins. Rollins pumps, fires, has a man near the 1st down. Wendell Lee gets him just at the sticks. Thought he had him down about a yard short. Favorable spot here, maybe. And we may even have a measurement on this one. And we are going to have a measurement. Pass was complete to Leandre White. And the chains are going to come out. This might be a 1st down for Heritage. It is a 1st down by about maybe an inch. 1st down yardage for the Heritage Patriots on the pass play from Rollins. First and 10 Heritage at their own 46-yard line. They've moved the ball 10 yards thus far. Rollins under center. Has a man coming across in motion. Handoff. Blown up in the backfield. Alex Espinoza with the stop on the run by Sammy Hinn. Loss of a yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11 yards. 7:54 gone to go here in the first quarter of action. We have no score. 2nd and 11 for the Heritage Patriots on their first drive of the game, the 2nd drive of this game total. Out of the single back formation, Rollins drops back, fires deep, has a man wide open, incomplete. Zangai was wide open, ran right past his cornerback, Jimmy Smith. Third down and 11. Tight end Jaleel Leckie coming into the game. They're going to actually split him out wide. Four backs in the back, four wide. Handoff to Hinn. He'll gain about 8 yards on the play. Correction, that was White, the ball carrier. Trago stepping up and making the stop, but that's going to bring out the punt unit. Going back deep to punt is Julian Ordaz, and it'll be Alex Hull back deep to receive. Huge implications in this game. The Heritage Patriots need to win out to become playoff eligible. That'd give them 3-2 on the season in the Bay Valley Athletic League. There's the punt. It is away. It's a bad punt. Takes a Liberty bounce, rolls up to about the 26-yard line, and that is where the Lions take over 1st and 10. Liberty just needs one win to get in on the basis of being a 500 team overall on the season. And then there is the added fact that Liberty varsity football has never defeated Heritage. Oseguera's got 4 wide receivers and 1 back in the backfield. Oseguera passes it, completes it. Got it out to Josh Jackson for a gain of about 6. Should make it 7. 2nd down and 3. Oseguera hands off to Taylor. Taylor cuts it inside of the 35-yard line, right at the numbers. Got the 1st down yardage. Ordaz making the stop. That's a gain of 4. That's going to be a 1st down. First and 10. Handoff Espinoza, swallowed up in the backfield for a loss of about 4. Caligari leading the charge on that one. I haven't seen much from Alex Espinoza this season. He adds a few carries, a couple of touchdowns early in the year. Not much from him as of late. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 13 after the loss of 3 with 5:24 to go here in the 1st quarter. Walter Cruz in motion, gets away from the fumbled snap by Oseguera. He recovers it, but he'll lose about 6 more yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 20 after the loss of 7. Oseguera taking the shotgun snap, and he'll punt it on the short punt. Very good punt by Ivan Oseguera as it'll roll to the 30-yard line. That's where the Heritage Patriots take over 1st and 10. Liberty Lions High School Football on LionsRadio.net is presented by the Game Sports Pub and Pizza, located in beautiful downtown Brentwood, California. Join us every Sunday for the NFL Sunday Ticket. $14 large one-topping pizzas, one of the best values in town. Drink specials all day long as well. The Game Sports Pub and Pizza. Join us on game day or every day. 634-4263. That's 634-GAME. The Game Sports Pub and Pizza. The pizza's always hot, the drinks are always cold, and the game is always on. First down and 10 for the Heritage Patriots from their own 30-yard line. Two backs in the backfield for the Patriots, decked out in their powder blues and gold from shoulder to toe. Handoff goes to White. He'll get about a yard over on the right side. Dan Joseph Williams making the stop. Gain of about 2 on the play brings up second down and 8. We'll try to get you some updates from a potential Bay Valley Athletic League championship game tonight between the Deer Valley Wolverines and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Harris Ross of the Pirates out of that game with a fractured leg. Got injured last week. Rollins dropping back pass, almost deflected. Actually, that pass was deflected by Dylan Guilfoy. Jimmy Smith coming up and almost making the interception. That'll bring up third down and 8. Overall, the Lions defense has played very well the last couple of weeks. Been on the field a lot, though. Liberty offense has not been able to sustain drives, and that's going to have to change tonight for the defense to do what they need to do, which has been to contain teams. Heritage finally got their offense rolling last week. Rollins, screen pass complete to Trey Edwards. He breaks free, gets to about the 37-yard line, met by a group of Lions. A lot of pushing and shoving down there. Dylan Guilfoy comes up with the ball, but they're going to say he was down by contact. That'll bring up fourth down after a gain of about 6. And that brings up fourth down. Alex Hull going back deep to receive. Hull returned to the opening kickoff, 50 yards. And the punt almost blocked, gets away. And it'll scroll out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. No, right about the 30-yard line. That's where Liberty High School takes over, first and 10. Ivan Oseguera, quarterback for the Liberty Lions, is coming into tonight. 41 of 85 on the season for 567 yards and 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. As a team, the Lions have thrown for almost 1,500 yards this season and 9 touchdowns. Oseguera on the ground. The team's leading rusher with 447 yards from scrimmage on 60 carries. He's had the most carries and the most yards, has one of the best yards per carry averages. And this is going to be Oseguera on the run from the 30. He'll pick up about 4 yards. Second down and 6 for Oseguera. Oseguera heading over to get a play call in. He's got Cody Magoya in the backfield. Magoya is one of the team's leading scorers. 7 rushing touchdowns for him. Oseguera firing, gets it out to Josh Jackson, but he's hit immediately. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards. Heritage secondary on that one, very quick to the ball. Third down, and 8 yards to go. Oseguera rolling to his right. Fires. Complete to Connor Green. No, they're going to say he trapped it. Incomplete at the 46-yard line. The side judge had the best look at it from the front side and said the ball just skipped in there. That'll bring up fourth down. Defensive struggle thus far tonight. And the punt is caught and tackled immediately. Dylan Guilfoy and Kyle Trago, or excuse me, that is Dylan Guilfoy and Jack Ray getting in there at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Patriots from their own 35. Rollins, quick handoff to White. White to the 40. About 9 yards on the carry, still on his feet. And he'll fire ahead to the first down marker, dragging a couple of guys with him. Trago and Jimmy Smith making the stop over here on the near sideline. First down and 10. Minute 15 to go here, first quarter. Edwards coming across in motion. Handoff goes to White. White powers through, a gain of 8 again. Alex Espinoza coming up and making the stop for Heritage, or for Liberty. Well, the Deer Valley Pit game is underway, and the Pirates are on the board first out at Pirate Stadium. A 44-yard touchdown run for Jalen Morgan has the Pirates up 7-0. Handoff to Trey Edwards. Trey Edwards has the first down in Liberty territory across the 40-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. Wendell Lee and Alex Espinoza on the stop brings up first down for Heritage. First and 10, Heritage offense with a little bit of momentum in the closing seconds of the quarter. Fires it out. They said he made the catch. He barely got a foot in bounds. Marcus Zangai with a acrobatic one-handed catch at the 29-yard line. First down Heritage with 4 seconds to go in the quarter. I'm not sure he got his foot in bounds. Hard to tell from this angle, but you cannot doubt the athleticism to reel in the leaping one-handed grab. Rollins, quick handoff, White. He is hit immediately by Manny Lopez, and that is a 1-yard gain, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So 1 quarter gone by here in Brentwood, and there is no score, but Heritage is on the move. So, with 12 minutes to go here in the second quarter of action, it's going to be first and 10, or second down and 9, rather, for the Patriots after the 1-yard one for White. Patriots are on the move here from the 26. Coming across, a man in motion. It's a handoff up the middle to the 20, spins away to the 15-yard line. Is Hinn. It's a first down. Heritage has some athletes on this team. Sam Hinn is one of them. Hinn is a junior. Probably will be the main featured back next season, along with Leandre White, both of them juniors. First and 10 Heritage from the Liberty 14-yard line. 11:31 to go here in the second quarter. The Patriots are knocking on the door, and they're finding some holes in this Liberty defense. And that's an offsides against Liberty. That's going to put Heritage inside the 10-yard line and a repeat of first down. First down and 5 from the 9-yard line. Rollins has a man in motion. Hands it off. That's Edwards. Edwards to the 6-yard line. Just short of the first down marker and a gain of 4. Actually, a gain of about 3. It'll be second down and 2. Didn't see who made the stop out there on the edge. Might have been Shane Goodwin. Goodwin not having the all-league type of year that he did a year ago. Handoff, Edwards, nowhere to go again. Maybe a yard on that one. That'll bring up third down. Third and a yard. Key play on this drive was the long pass play from Rollins to Zangai. And it's a quarterback sneak, and Rollins has the first down marker to about the 3-yard line. That'll bring up first and goal. It took Heritage about until the 8th week of the season for them, their 8th game, to get their offense rolling where it needed to be rolling. And they've carried that momentum from last week against Antioch here tonight on this drive. Liberty, it's been the other side of the coin. Their offense was rolling for the first 5 or 6 weeks and then hit a brick wall. And we got a timeout on the field called by the Heritage Patriots. That is their first charge timeout, and we will take a timeout. With 9:32 remaining in the first half, there is no score, but the Heritage Patriots are knocking on the door. This is Liberty Lions High School football on LionsRadio.net.
Hey, what's up? Holla at ya, boy. XOXOXO. You getting these texts? Question mark. Where are you? What are you doing? OMG, you are making me mad. You better text me back. I'm waiting outside your house.
Relentless, aggressive texting is like sending an angry robot to deliver your message. When does the robot become dangerous? Let us know at that'snotcool.com.
That'snotcool.com.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
$9:32 remaining here in the second quarter. Patriots are knocking on the door. They'll have first and goal from the 3-yard line. Nate Rollins, the senior under center, hands the ball off to number 4. He'll get to the pylon and in. Nick Zalick in for the touchdown. Well, the Patriots get on the board first with 9:26 to go. And the extra point is good. 9:26 to go, and Heritage is on top, 7-0. Patriots just real methodically moved down the field on that drive. Hall and Joshua Jackson back deep to receive for Liberty. And Hull will take it from the 5. Hull had 50 yards on the return last time. He'll lose the football. And it's going to be Liberty ball. Hull was stripped as he approached the pile at the 25-yard line. He tried to return it to the left side, and I think if he'd gone to the left, he might have got some decent yardage. Instead, he cuts it back into the right into the mess. That'll bring up first down for Liberty from their own 22. Oseguera on the bootleg. Escapes pressure. Fires. Has Walter Cruz at the 35-yard line. 40. Brought down. At the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 19 yards. Excellent job by Ivan Oseguera to make something happen on that play. First and 10, Liberty after the gain of 19. Excuse me, a gain of 21. Oseguera rolling this time to his right. Has time. Decides to run it. We got a late flag coming in back at the 38-yard line. Over on the near sideline. This might be a hold. Flag came in late while Oseguera was scrambling to the right over here on the left sideline. And this is coming back. This is holding. Oseguera had a nice run on the play. Got a 7-yard pickup. And they are going to get moved back here. Oh, no, this is going against Heritage. This is a personal foul against Heritage. Huge break for Liberty. It puts them deep in Heritage territory. Lions have first and 10 from the Heritage 21-yard line. And Heritage's head coach, Don Sanders, talking to the side judge who threw the flag. There was apparently a second flag thrown in there somewhere. They penalized him 30 yards. So it was an 8-yard run for Oseguera. Oseguera hands it off late. Hands it off to Taylor. Taylor to the 20. Gain of a yard. We got penalty markers on the field, though. As the game's starting to get a little sloppy here. And trying to watch the white hat here to see what the penalty marker is. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, remains first down. So to be first down and 20. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line, so first and about 24 was the spot foul. Oseguera fakes the handoff, draw up the middle, and he'll get maybe 3 yards on the run. Brings up second down. Gain of 3. It'll be second down, 21. Lions need to answer here. Try to answer that touchdown by Heritage. Oseguera on the design run to the left side, has a hole. 30, up to the 25, cuts inside 20, hit hard, but he's inside the 20-yard line to about the 18. Pickup of 14 yards on the run. That'll bring up third down and about 7. Oseguera with 22 yards on 6 carries. Oseguera to the right side. Looks like he's going to throw. Fires it. Complete. First down pass to Alex Hull. And it looks like the final spot's the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 8 on the pass play. First and goal after the 8-yard pickup. First and goal from the 8. Lions knocking on the door here, trying to get their first score of the night. The first time in the last couple games they've scored in the first half of the football game. Cruz comes in motion. And it's a design draw to Oseguera. He'll get about 3 yards to the 5-yard line. Second and goal from the 5. The Heritage jerseys, the powder blue with the white numbers. It's hard to see the numerals on them. Second down and goal. Oseguera brought down to the backfield. Loss of about 9. Looks like that was one of the linebackers. That was maybe Eric Austin coming up making a stop. Third down and goal from the 14-yard line. From here, it'd be about a 32-yard field goal. Oseguera fires. Look at corner of the end zone. Joshua Jackson caught! Incomplete! He juggled it out of bounds. Jackson could not complete the catch through falling into the end zone. That'll bring up 4th down and goal. And that's going to be Martinez on for the field goal. This will be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Snap is there. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 31-yard field goal for Anthony Martinez. And the Lions are on the board with 5:04 to go. Well, Martinez sets to kick it off after the 31-yard field goal was good. Martinez set to kick it off from the right hash. First kickoff tonight for the Lions. Decent kick, almost offsides though, as kick will be fielded and fumbled at the 10. Brought down, Lions trying to get him down inside the 5, and they do! Cody Magoya coming up and making the stop on the returner. I believe the returner is Hinn. Lions take advantage of the little fumble there. Hinn had to try to recover, make something happen. Now that'll be huge defensive field position as the Patriots are pinned inside their own 5-yard line at the 4. 4:56 to go in the half. The Lions trail by 4. It is 7-3 Patriots. Handoff goes for a loss of a yard. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Forward progress. They gave him to the 1. The Lions had Nick Zalek wrapped up in the end zone, but the side judge gives him forward progress. So it's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. It'll be technically second down, or a loss of 3 rather. Second down, 13 from the 1. Second down, 13. Handoff up the middle to White. He'll gain about 2 yards on the play. And that'll bring up third down. Give him about a yard on the play. Tackle made by Garcia. Third down. 12 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 2. Clock running inside of 3:40 to go. Rollins and Heritage left way early on that play. Right before the snap looked to be the tackle over on the left side left early. That's going to be half the distance. So this is going to be back at the 1-yard line again. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Zalek checks out of the game, and Jordan Delente comes back in. Inside of 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half of action. Rollins has a man coming across in motions. Trey Edwards goes back to the side. Handoff to Hinn, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the punt unit's going to come out. And Liberty may go for an all-out block here, and Jeff Walters smartly takes a timeout with 3:05 to go. Excellent defensive stand for the Lions to keep Heritage pinned inside of their own 5. 3:05 to go. This is Liberty Lions High School football on LionsRadio.net with the Lions trailing 7-3.
Chris, you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
There's your comic book collection, the race car bed.
I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I'm taking control over my financial life, and that feels pretty grown up to me.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free ideas and easy ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org. Are those footy pajamas?
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Fourth down and about 11 yards from the 4-yard line. Lions get the punt away, but Hull's going to have a chance to return from the 35. Hull to the 30, right side, 20, cuts inside. Hull to the 20-yard line. Excellent kick return for Alex Hull. 2:54 to go here. Lions with a chance to take the lead. If they can get down and score a touchdown, they are inside the 20-yard line. Lions in the red zone. Excellent defensive stand after a great special teams play to put Heritage inside their own 5-yard line. Liberty never lets them out. 2:54 to go. Lions trail 7-3 with the ball at their own at the Heritage 19-yard line. 1st and 10. Oseguera has Alonzo Taylor in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. Lions shorter receiver there as Alex Hull comes in late, maybe with a late play call. 4 wide receivers out for Oseguera. Man in motion. Handoff on the fly sweep to Josh Jackson. Cuts inside 20. Down to the 24-yard line. Excuse me, that was Wendell Lee. Gain of about 3. Tackle made on the outside by Nigel Bernard. Gain of 2 on the play for Wendell Lee. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 8. 2:25 to go here in the half. Now it's Alonzo Taylor back in it, running back. Wendell Lee, a wide receiver, stacked up with Josh Jackson on the left side. Hull, and I believe on the draw. Looks like that play was broken up. Alonzo Taylor left without the ball. Oseguera does well to get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's like they're going to give him 1 yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Minute 45 to go. Lions do not want us to have to settle for another field goal here. Big time scoring chance right now for the Lions. 3rd down, 8 yards to go from the 16. Oseguera rolling. Good block by Magoya. Oseguera fires, incomplete. Intended for Brad Foote, and that'll bring it 4th down, and the kick unit will come out. So this will be a little bit longer attempt for Anthony Martinez. They're right between the hash marks, though, where Anthony Martinez is setting up. This looks to be about a 34-yard kick attempt. Virtually no wind here tonight at Patriots Stadium. Up here in the Deer Valley Hills, wind can be a little treacherous sometimes. So from 34 yards out, Anthony Martinez, a high-low snap. Oseguera gets the ball down. The kick is up, and it is good. Anthony Martinez, 2 of 2 on the night, and the Lions are 1 point down with 1:15 to go here in the first half. Fans, you can always join the conversation with me on Twitter. Follow at Lions RadioNet. Anthony Martinez set to kick it off. Lions will try to redo what they did before. A good kick by Martinez. Fielded cleanly from the 5 up to the 20-yard line. A flag coming in here, as this should send Heritage back. Hinn on the return. Penalty marker. It's a block in the back against Heritage. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and that'll bring a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. That's going to be 1st and 10 Heritage from, as they're still waiting to push the ball back here. Heritage waiting on a ball. They'll send it out there. Liberty defense getting a much-needed rest here. Quick 3 and out helped him out as well. Lions playing well defensively. The one touchdown drive for Heritage, the only real yardage they've been able to amass against Liberty. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Heritage from their own 14-yard line. They will have to go 86 yards. Minute 08 to go. Dropping back. Rollins fires, incomplete, well overthrown. Intended for the wide receiver, that was Jack Oleander. 2nd and 10 with a minute 4 to go. Lions would love nothing more than to get the ball back with decent field position with somewhere around 45 to 30 seconds remaining, especially without having to use a timeout. Heritage on the other side with the lead should be trying to milk this clock a little bit more than they are. 2nd down and 10 from the 14. Rollins under center with one back in the backfield. Has Edwards in motion and a false start there by Heritage. Was the left tackle leaving early again. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 from the 9. Minute 4 to go. Heritage, again on that one, looked like they were getting set to throw. Lions have Trago deep at the safety position. Man coming across in motion is Edwards. And it's going to be a handoff to Hinn. And he'll pick up about 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down. Lions will use a timeout here with under a minute to go. They have 1 timeout remaining. Third down and 9 to go. After a pickup of about 6 was the final tally for Sam Hinn. Third down. The Lions, oh, never mind. The Lions looked like they were getting set to go out to the ball, and the referees told them, hold up. It's still timeout. Here at a sold-out, standing room-only Patriots Stadium tonight. There are fans lined up all along the fence line on the north end zone. Third and 9, under a minute to go. Liberty looking for a big stop again on defense here. 7-6, Heritage on top. Man in motion. Rollins gets only about 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by Liberty. That's their final timeout of the half. And it'll be punt return time for the Lions. Again, a 3 and out for the Liberty defense. Alex Hull on his last punt return had a decent one. Was able to get the Lions inside the 20-yard line. It's right where you want to be. Lions at this point would take another field goal. 52 seconds remaining here in the half. And the punt is away. And Hull will fair catch at the 42-yard line. He almost lost the ball, though. He kind of overstepped it just a little bit. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 42. Realistically, Liberty would have to get the ball inside the 30-yard line to get the be in field goal range for Anthony Martinez. 1st and 10 Liberty from the 44 in Heritage territory. 3 wide receivers stacked on the left. Oseguera, straight back drop, fires. Complete to Josh Jackson, 1st down yardage and a 12-yard pickup. First down and 10, Liberty. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Clock not running, he was out of bounds. Excellent quick strike pass by Evan Oseguera to Josh Jackson, who was just waiting as the corner gave him the yardage. 1st and 10. Handoff to Ty. Ty inside the 30. 4-yard gain on the play. Liberty needs to get on the ball here. They don't have any timeouts. Clock running now inside of 30 seconds. Inside of 25 seconds now. Lions starting to run out of time here in the half. Oseguera drops back straight. Fires. Corner of the end zone. Looking for Josh Jackson. It was overthrown. That'll bring up 3rd down. Liberty get one last chance here to take a shot. From here, it'd be about a 45-yard field goal for Anthony Martinez. Not sure if that distance is good for him. He only cleared the crossbar on the 34-yarder by about 2 or 3 yards. Lions send their play in. They have 13 seconds. No timeouts. Oseguera, straight back drop, has to get rid of it quickly. On the run.
Go outside.
Out of bounds inside the 20 with 6 seconds left to go. 1st down. Well, now at the...
Hey, one play, we got to zip it, though.
1st down to the 20-yard line. Gain of 9. And they're going to go for the field goal here. This is a 37-yard attempt for Martinez. The kick is up. The kick is no good. Kind of pulled it to the left a little bit. It was a low liner. And more importantly than that, it gives Heritage enough time for a deep play down the field. With 2 seconds left, Liberty probably would have been better served taking a quick strike. Just see if anything's drop back, let it go. Give yourself a second on the clock to attempt the field goal. 6 seconds was a little too much time. So Liberty's going to play with their defense back almost in a deep dime or a quarter set. Heritage should throw the ball deep here, unless they're just content to go into the break. And they do. They hand it off. And that'll end the half on a handoff to Zalick, and that'll end the first half. So the Lions defense holds strong and gives up the 1 touchdown drive. but two 30-plus yard field goals from Anthony Martinez have put the Lions within one. Halftime here in Brentwood, it is 7-6. Tom Dempsey back here with you on LionsRadio.net as we get set for the second half of action. Liberty Lions and the Heritage Patriots in the 2013 Brentwood Bowl. The Patriots lead right now 7-6, and they will be receiving the second half kickoff to start action. Lions have not been able to really move the ball in offense. They only have 83 yards of total offense. Ivan Oseguera is 5 of 9. 5 of 8 for 46 yards passing. He is also the leading rusher with 26 yards. Walter Cruz has the single biggest catch of the night with a 21-yard reception. One man back deep for Heritage, and that is Sam Hinn. And Anthony Martinez getting set to kick it off, brings it over to the left hash. And the referee signal ready to play as Nick Zalick also runs back deep to return. And the kick is off. That's a low kick. It'll be fielded at the 30. Loose on the field. I don't know who came up with it.
White ball. Yes.
Liberty football, it appears.
Oh.
No, it is Heritage football. They will down it at the 30. So it'll be first and 10 Patriots from their own 30-yard line. Edwards in motion takes the handoff. They'll pick up about 4 yards. Dylan Guilfoy coming in and making the stop, along with Robinson. Gain of 4 brings up second down. And it looks like a broken play there as Rollins will get brought down from behind after gets just back to the line of scrimmage. Kyle Trago and Dylan Guilfoy in on the stop. Brings up third down and about 6 yards to go. Rollins, I think, was looking for his motion man to take the handoff there. And when he wasn't there, when he spun, he had nowhere to go. Tried to make something happen at the last second. Third down. 4 wide. Sends Zalick in motion, comes back around. Handoff Sim, or to Hinn rather. He'll gain about 2 yards, maybe 3, and that'll bring up fourth down, and the punt unit will come out. And that's the third consecutive 3 and out, dating back to the second quarter for the Lions defense. That was going to be one of the keys for this game, was the Liberty defense was going to have to really step up and play well, something they have done recently, but they could not afford to give up a lot of points. Fourth down and about 2. Heritage bringing in another up man. It's one of their running backs. It is Leandre White. This could be a fake. It's over down to the punter. Hull on the return. get just a couple of yards to the 31-yard line. Excellent punt by Ordaz. And Hull getting up slowly. He was brought down awkwardly, and he may be hurt. Alex Hull last year injured his elbow in a game against Clayton Valley. He's getting up quickly here. He wants to stay out there, but he's going to have to come off the field. Now he's back down again, and they're really going to take a chance to take a look at this. You hope that he hasn't re-injured his elbow from last season. Hull, a junior, having a breakout season for the Lions. 13 catches for 261 yards, 6 touchdowns. He also has 4 punt return touchdowns on the year. Those came in the first 2 weeks of the season. Hull will come off. We'll see if he's going to come back into the game here. It's going to be 1st and 10 Liberty from their own 31-yard line. $9:52 to go here, third quarter after the long halftime. It was a 20-minute long halftime presentation. Man in motion is Espinoza. Handoff up the middle to Ty. He'll gain about 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Give him about 4. Second down and 6 from the 35-yard line. Oseguera on the draw, cuts it outside. Oseguera to the 45. Near midfield, brought down out of bounds, but there is a penalty marker on the play. Oseguera was brought down by Cameron Cooper, and this is going to be holding against Liberty. So it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's second down at about 15 to go. Second down, and let's call it 16 from the 25. And threw the flag right at the line of scrimmage. 9:15 to go. Oseguera has his play. Lions operating without a huddle. Play fake. Oseguera passes it. Dropped by Josh Jackson. That'll bring up third down. Third down and 16 to go from the Lions' 25-yard line after the incomplete pass. Jackson really had to go up in the air to try to catch that one. Tom Dempsey here with you from a overcapacity Patriots Stadium. Oseguera on the draw. Breaks away, gets to the 25. Maybe a gain of 1. Now that'll bring up fourth down. The punt unit will have to come out. Wasted drive by the Lions. Brought back on a penalty. That's the killer on that one, is you had Oseguera break free for a good gain. He had the first down near midfield. But the Lions offensive line have holding on it. Martinez to punt. Gets it away. And Hinn will fair catch. Or excuse me, that's Trey Edwards will fair catch at the 43-yard line. That's where the Patriots take over 1st and 10. For the Lions, next week will be the final regular season game of the year and could be a prelude to the playoffs. Freedom right now is the Lions' opponent next week, and they are defeating Antioch right now. That's a game Freedom needs to win. They lead 21-7 at the half as Rollins will roll out and scramble to about the 50-yard line, chased out of bounds by Ty Canaday and Wendell Lee, and a gain of 6. They'll bring up second down and 4 yards to go. Freedom needs to win out to make the playoffs. Freedom has had a very rough season despite Division I bound running back Joe Mixon. Second down and 4. Rollins has a wing, and we've got a penalty marker on the field. That's one of the Lions' interior tackles jumped off sides. That's going to give Heritage a first down here in Lions territory. 8:24 to go here in the third quarter. 7-6, Heritage on top of Liberty. First down. Handoff Edwards. Cuts it inside at the hash marks, gets to about the 45-yard line, and a gain of 1. Dylan Capps coming up making the stop. Dan Williams also out there. He's going to have to come off the field, though. Had his helmet come off. That'll bring up second down and 9. 7:54 to go here. Third quarter of action. Lions trail the Patriots by a score of 7-6. Edwards going across in motion out wide to the right. Heritage shifting again. Second down. Rollins handoff to Delonte. He'll pick up about 4. And that'll bring up third down and 5. Alex Espinoza, Ty Canaday, and Shane Goodwin in on the stop. Third down. Heritage is out of field goal range. Third down. Man in motion. Zalick. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. Ty Canaday with the initial hit. A loss of a yard on the play. That'll bring up fourth down. So Hull will go back deep to return for the Lions. Back at his own 10. Ordaz set to kick. And Hull from the 6 fumbles, picks it up. At the 10, won't be able to get away. Hull made the late decision to try to return it. Only gets to about the 12-yard line. That's where the Lions take over first and 10. Ball spotted just ahead of the 10-yard line, excuse me. Handoff up the middle. Goes nowhere. Magoya on the run. Had nowhere to go. Magoya's first carry on the night, and he'll go for -2. 5:58 to go here, third quarter. Oseguera's pass incomplete, intended for Brad Foote. Third down and 12. From right between the 8 and 9 yard line. Third down. Drop back by Oseguera. Oseguera gets flushed. Gets out of his own end zone. Scrambles. Fires. Completed pass. No, incomplete. That'll bring him fourth down. Intended for Jackson and well defended out there by Cooper. 5:35 to go. Fourth down and 11. Edwards back deep to receive the punt. Martinez about 5 yards deep into the end zone. Gets the punt away. Really good looking punt. Really catchable. Edwards hit immediately and dragged down by one hand by Dylan Capps. Excellent tackle by Capps there. Capps, a junior, was right there when Edwards received the ball. Got a hold of him with one hand and just would not let go. 5:27 to go. Heritage has the ball at the Lions' 42-yard line. Handoff to Delonte. He'll pick up 7. Dan Williams making the stop. Actually going to mark him down after a gain of just 5. Thought he had stretched out for the other 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 from the 37. Handoff Zalick. And he'll gain about 7 to the 30-yard line. That'll bring up first down. Heritage is starting to be able to punch through the Liberty's defensive line right now. Lions defense, only really on one other drive, has had trouble stopping the Patriots. Handoff Zalick again. He'll pick up about 7. Got to bring up 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Heritage's offensive line getting good push right now against the Lions. 4:17 to go. That run right up the gut, really the only thing that's been working for the Patriots all night. It worked on their touchdown drive, and it's working right here. Edwards in motion, handoff. Delonte brought down to the backfield by Robinson. No gain on the play. Ty Candidate also in there on the stop. That'll bring up 3rd down. Lions right here would be lucky to try to be able to hold Heritage to just a field goal. They do not have their kicker getting ready, though. Edwards in motion. Handoff. Delonte near the first down marker. Doesn't quite get there. About a yard short. A gain of 2. Guilfoyle and Lopez with the stop. 4th down. 1 yard to go. Heritage looks like they're to go for it here on 4th down. 1 yard to go. Inside of 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 7-6. Heritage is on top of the Liberty Lions. Handoff up the middle and stop short of the first down marker. No, they're going to give them the marker. Zalick with the run to the 19-yard line in the first down. Was just able to reach that ball out there, get the spot before he was brought back. And Jeff Walters running all the way out to the officials to protest the spot of the ball. An official's timeout. And they may talk over the spot of this football here. They're going to measure this. We saw this again a couple weeks ago where the chains had already been moved, and then they remeasure. It worked out in Deer Valley's favor last week. And the first down is confirmed. Well, based on the spot of the ball, where the referee initially spotted it was going to be a first down anyway, but even then the chains had been moved. And it's once the chains are moved and the 5-yard markers reset, it's impossible to set the chains correctly. So first down Heritage from the 19. Rollins' pass is complete to Zangai. Gain of about 4. Jimmy Smith with the stop. Rollins has been pretty much on target. A couple overthrows tonight, but for the most part, had a decent throwing night. Second down and 6. Edwards in motion. Handoff to Delonte. Loose ball is recovered by Heritage for a loss of yardage. The quarterback, Rollins, gets back there. That ball skipped backwards and nobody was aware of it except the quarterback. Minute 37 to go. .122. Third down and 6. Ball on the 15 here in the third quarter. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Handoff to Zalick, short of the first down marker, and that'll bring up fourth down. And this should bring out Heritage's field goal unit. And Michael's coming out. This is going to be a field goal attempt here in the closing moments of the third quarter. Heritage will try to make it a 7-point game here. This will be a kick from 31 yards. Caleb Michael will be setting up from the right hash. High snap. The kick is blocked. It's loose at the 30-yard line. Recovered by Heritage, out of bounds. A huge block. Kyle Trago. And on the block, the ball out to the 34-yard line for the Lions with 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. First and 10. Oseguera on the bootleg. He'll gain about 2. Gain of about 2, second down and 8. Oseguera to the outside, was brought down by Addison Hughes, excuse me. Second down and 8. And that is the end of the third quarter. There are 12 minutes left in regulation in this one. And folks, it's going to be fun. 7-6 Heritage on top after 3. This is Lions Football, LionsRadio.net. That roar you hear is the Heritage Faithful stepping up on defense here. The Heritage Patriots defending the Lions. 2nd down and 8. A lot of movement down the line. A lot of fingers pointing. And it's a false start on the Lions. Not sure if crowd noise got to them on that one. Yeah, typically crowd noise not a huge issue at the high school level. Looks like it was on that play, though. So it'll be 2nd down and about 13 to go. Oseguera with an empty backfield. Sends Alonzo Taylor in motion. Fly sweep to Taylor. Taylor cuts it inside. Loss of a yard maybe on the play. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 13 after the loss of a yard. Lions cannot afford to give up another drive without getting points on the scoreboard. Even if that means they have to go down and just kick another field goal, it's points that matter in this one right now. Ball at the 31. Oseguera dropping back. Oseguera flushed. Oseguera steps up, throws. Caught near the 1st down marker. Gain of about 10. Pass was complete to Connor Green. That'll bring up 4th down. Actually, a gain of about 12. Fourth down and 2. And the Lions get the 1st down on a encroachment defense, a signal from the line judge. That has got to be at least the 10th time this season the Liberty Lions have used the hard count to draw their opponents off sides. Excellent job by Ivan Oseguera there. And that is big. Gives the Lions 1st and 10 at the Heritage 40 or at the Liberty 47-yard line. Design run. Oseguera ripped down at the line of scrimmage, but a penalty marker thrown. I think that might be a face mask. Let's see. It looked like the defender had him by the mask and grasped him, pulled him down with it. So this could be 15 and a 1st down. Let's see what the referee signal is. And no, they're going to signal holding against Liberty. Wow. So it's going to be 1st down and about 21 back at the 36-yard line. First down. Oseguera with 4 wide, 3 bunched on the left side. Oseguera firing deep, looking for Walter Cruz. Has him caught! 1st down, Lions in Heritage territory at the 47-yard line. Heritage 37-yard line, excuse me. That is a gain of 27 yards. Walter Cruz coming up big on those 2 catches tonight. 1 of 27 and 1 of 21. 1st and 10 from the 36. Oseguera rolling. Oseguera flush, fires. Incomplete, almost picked off by Woodruff. No, that was not Woodruff. That was Porter. Almost had that pick. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter, Oseguera Late handoff to Taylor. Taylor breaks the tackle, was brought down for a loss of yardage. Loss of about 5. Loss of 6, 3rd and 16. Inside of 9.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Cruz in motion. Shovel pass to Hull, and Hull will gain about 6 yards. Brought down by Jaya Garcia. That'll bring up 4th down. And the punt unit's going to come out here. Lions will try to pin him deep. Anthony Martinez set to punt. 4th and 11 after the gain of 5 on the shovel pass. Good punt by Martinez. Takes a bounce and is down at the, looks like the 4-yard line's where the Lions pin him. So at the 4-yard line, second time tonight, Heritage has been pinned inside their own 5. The last time it resulted in a 3-and-out and a subsequent field goal for Liberty. 8:28 remaining in this game. The history between these two schools is pretty much Heritage domination at the varsity football level since the two teams began playing. Empty backfield for Rollins. Sends a man in motion. It's Dolente. And he'll pick up about, looks like about 4 yards on the play, maybe 5. They'll bring up 2nd down. Second down, 6 yards after the 4-yard gain, the official spot. Rollins firing, pass deflected away by Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith's been playing an all-league type corner for most of the season. Does not have the turnover numbers, but he's had several pass deflections and just excellent coverage all around for Jimmy Smith. 3rd and 6 from the 8-yard line. Lions need a big 3-and-out right here. Man in motion is Hinn. As we hand off to Hinn, hit immediately after a gain of maybe a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Alex Espinoza comes up to complete the tackle along with Shane Goodwin, and the Lions get their 3-and-out that they desperately needed on that play. That'll bring up 4th down at about 5. We have a timeout on the field. No timeout. Saw the line judge over on the far sideline signaling. It's going to be Ivan Oseguera back deep to receive right now for the Lions. This Hull. That's a terrible punt. Out of bounds at the Heritage 30. A bad punt there for Ordaz. Trying to keep it away from one of Liberty's top playmakers. Instead, and in the process, gives Liberty excellent field position as they'll take over at the Heritage 31-yard line with 7:13 to go. A win puts Liberty High School into the postseason. Score update from Freedom. The Antioch Panthers have scored and made it a one-touchdown game. It's 21-14 Freedom. Osagara fires incomplete, and we're going to get a late flag. Late flag on the hold, maybe. Walter Cruz ran into traffic coming through, and we got a flag. And the umpire dropped it, picked it up, dropped it again. Maybe respotting where the foul occurred. And let's see what the call is, if they're going to give him holding or pass interference. Pass interference on the defense. That's 15 yards and a first down for the Lions. That's huge for Liberty right now. That's going to put them 15 yards from the original spot. That's going to put the Lions 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line and in striking distance. Osagara on the design run. Up the middle. Gain of about 2. There's a penalty marker on the field. And that's a face mask against Heritage. It's going to be the 5-yard variety. That's going to be added to the end of the run. That's kind of a difference between the 15-yard face mask and the 5-yard face mask is the 5-yard face mask is when you just kind of graze over the face mask, touch that part of the helmet. The 15-yard variety is a grasp and pull of the face mask, using the face mask to wrestle your opponent down. So 15 or 5 yards from the end of the run, that gives it first and a repeated first down. Gives it first and about 3. Magoya on the run, brought down to the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play for Magoya. That'll bring up second down and about 4 yards to go. .625 to go. Liberty looking to take the lead here in this one. Any score does that. Liberty shifting. Full house formation for the Lions. Osagara dropping back, fires, passes deflected at the line of scrimmage. Looks like that was cleverly with the deflection. 6:07 to go. Third down and goal from the 10-yard line. Or third and goal from the 8. They are well inside of Anthony Martinez's field goal range. One man in the backfield for Osagara. Osagara on the run to the 10, cuts inside to the 5, looking for the goal line. That'll bring up fourth and goal from about the 2 on a 6-yard or on an 8-yard run by Osagara. Fourth and goal from the 2. And fourth and goal, Lions are going for it here. 5:35 to go in this ball game. Both sidelines are rocking. Osagara on the run. Did he get it? He did! Touchdown, Lions! With 5:26 to go in the game. Ivan Osagara, the 2-yard run. Liberty on top late in the game for the first time ever against Heritage. Martinez on for the extra point. It's a fake. Osagara firing, throwing corner of the end zone. Caught for the 2-point conversion to Dylan Guilfoy. So the Liberty Lions take the 7-point lead with 5:26 to go. 5:26 to go. The Lions have the lead. A little pooch kick. Will be fielded from the 25-yard line. Returned out to about the 33. That's where the Patriots will take over 1st and 10. First and 10 Heritage from their own 34. Pass is complete for 9 yards. Caps with the stop. Pass was complete out to, looks like it's Trey Edwards from Rollins. A gain of about 9.5 yards brings up 2nd down and short. Under 5 minutes remaining in this ball game. The Lions doing something they are not accustomed to doing against Heritage, and that is playing with the lead late in the ball game. 2nd down, short. Rollins changing the play. Run by White. That'll be 1st down yardage after a gain of about 5. 1st and 10 Heritage. Clock is moving, though. Heritage and Liberty both have all 3 of their timeouts for the second half. This game far from being over. First down and 10 at midfield for the Heritage Patriots. After 3 quarters, Pittsburgh trailing Deer Valley by 10. Rollins is sacked! Manny Lopez with the sack along with Alex Espinoza. 5-yard loss on the play brings up 2nd down. 3:48 and running here in this ball game as the Liberty Lions try to take home a victory in their 5th win of the season. It'll be their first above 500 season since 2005. Or excuse me, since 2006. And a timeout on the field called by the Lions. 3:24 to go in this one. The Lions on top, 14-7. Antioch tied Freedom. Yeah, 21-21. Second down for the Patriots. Rollins firing deep, almost intercepted by Alex Espinoza. Wow. Pittsburgh making it a game now in Pittsburgh in the 3rd quarter. It is Deer Valley 24, Pitt 21. That's midway through the 4th. And how about this? The Antioch Panthers 0-3 in league coming into the game with only 1 win on the season, tied at 21 with the Freedom Falcons. They can knock the Falcons out of playoff contention. A snap, the quarterback wasn't ready for. Huge loss of yardage on the play. loss of, looks like about 25 yards, maybe 30 yards on the punt. Brings up 4th down and very long. And you got a timeout on the field called by Heritage. 2:57 to go. Lions on top, 14-7. Penalty marker on the punt. The punt will be down in Liberty territory. There's a penalty marker back at the 15-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 after the punt. Liberty declines the holding penalty. That'll be 1st and 10. Liberty declines the holding penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 Lions where the punt was down at the 45-yard line. It is clock time for Liberty. Lions almost get him to jump. And the Lions' right guard jumps early, and that'll be a false start. 2:47 to go in the game. Lions are getting it done without their best offensive performance of the season. Liberty and Freedom are now headed to the 4th quarter, tied at 21. That's a huge game because the implication for Freedom is huge. Hand off to Magoya. Magoya, he'll churn for about 3 yards, maybe more. Brought down by Jaya Garcia. They'll give him a pickup of 5. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Heritage will burn a timeout. They have 1 remaining. Coaches don't even go out to talk to the Heritage defense. Liberty will meet and huddle. This is foreign territory in this rivalry. A couple of years ago, Liberty and Heritage played a close game at Liberty. Heritage pulled away late. That's been kind of the story the last several years, is Liberty Lions have not been able to match the physicality and either the physicality or the athleticism of the Heritage Patriots. Lions come out here now, 2nd and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 2:41 remaining here in the ball game at a very loud, very full Patriot Stadium. Magoya with the handoff. Magoya ahead for another 4 yards. Hinn coming up and making the stop along with Caligari. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.5, maybe 6 yards to go, and a timeout called by Heritage. That is the Patriots' final timeout. So the clock will only stop now on 1st downs and on incomplete passes. 3rd down and 5. Heritage will, if Liberty cannot convert this, Heritage will get the ball back with about maybe a minute left or 2 minutes left. That's a lot of time for any offense. Liberty Lions with a win tonight, become playoff eligible for the first time since 05, and likely secure their first playoff appearance since 03. Oseguera on the run. He'll get no gain on the play. Loss of about 2 on the play for Oseguera, and that'll bring up 4th down. And surprisingly here, Liberty not punting it. They may just let the clock tick down and call a timeout. Not the best option, in my opinion. I think they should let the clock tick down, punt the ball away, keep your timeouts just in case Heritage comes back and scores. Give yourself a chance with some time left on the clock. Timeout Liberty with 1:49 to go. And Liberty punt unit will come out after the timeout. This has really been a fantastic football game tonight. Both teams' defense have stepped up huge. Early in this ball game, the Lions gave up the one long scoring drive to Heritage. Really haven't let the Patriots get anything going. The Lions offense had some trouble moving the football, but they moved it good enough to get into field goal range twice for Anthony Martinez as he hit from 31 and 34. Missed a 41-yard attempt. So he's 2 for 3 on the night. Heritage lined up for a block. Anthony Martinez set to punt. And the kick is away. And a pitch back. Fumbled. And that ball is recovered by the Lions. Alex Espinoza recovers the fumble. The Lions get the ball back at the Patriots' 28-yard line with 1:36 left. Huge play for the Lions special teams. Victory formation for the Lions as Oseguera will kneel on it.
Hey, that 44 stopping the crowd, bro. You just let... There we go.
And the roar from across the field as the clock ticks down to the final minute 21. The Olmsted Field faithful drove up Balfour Road. The Liberty Lions came up ready to play, and with 1:12 to go, the Lions set to the line. The Liberty Lions will be going to the Les Schwab Tires North Coast Section Playoffs. And Aaron Austin diving across, apparently taking from the Greg Schiano playbook of do not kneel down on the ball. Head coach Don Sanders now coming up and pulling him out of the game, physically pulling him off the field now. The referees will and with 59 seconds remaining, the Liberty Lions will defeat the Heritage Patriots. On the kneel down brings up 3rd down. And ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 Brentwood Bowl goes to the Liberty Lions on the final kneel down. Oh, maybe not quite yet. I don't think the Lions gave themselves enough time. The Liberty Lions playoff eligible, and they set up to go for a true winning season next week against the Freedom Falcons. Stay tuned on LionsRadio.net for post-game coverage. We will have later on tonight interview with Coach Jeff Walters. This is Tom Dempsey saying good night from Brentwood. The Liberty Lions are playoff bound.